All right, for anyone, this piece is for anyone who's played an instrument. Anyone played an instrument in here? Well, I know a few of you do. You just showed it. Anyone who sings, this one's for you. Anyone who sings in the car even though they can't sing. Anyone who has ever heard a lick of music. This is for you. So it's for all of you. But most importantly, this is for Chuck Berry. This is for the great ones, the lonely ones, the ones without a voice. I'm not here to tell you what's up and down, what's left and right. Honestly, I don't really care. It's up to you to make that choice. But this, I have to say, it's been on my chest for far too long. So many die too early, and yet the old still die too young. The greats didn't die in vain. They lived their lives with meaning. But nonetheless, they've left us here, with most of us only seeing. The clothes they wore, the skin on the back, and the messages they convey. I'd just like to leave it in the footnote, but there's so much I have to say. It didn't matter where they came from, it only mattered what they wrote. I wish I could have known them, but damn, I missed that boat. Elvis couldn't afford a bike, so he bought his first guitar. He earned his fame, he got his pay, so screw the bike, he bought a car. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You changed your hair, you changed your name, now Marilyn was the perfect Hollywood doll. Stevie had the style and rhythm, Aretha had the soul and blues, but Janet and Madonna tried it all with dancing shoes. Louis had them puffy cheeks, boy, he sure could play, but Jagger had them hefty lips, it didn't matter what he'd say. They said Ozzy worshipped the devil and Hendrix was a hippie, but I say Hendrix is a legend and just as well as Ozzy. Jackson brought the skills and moves to set the pace for generations, so throw aside the media, the drugs, the alcohol, the operations. I said before, the greats didn't die in vain, they lived their lives with meaning. And how come when they leave us, we have this aching feeling? Not 16 days after Jimmy, Joplin was found alone. Both OD'd, and yet they're freed from this world we've never known. When Elvis died, both realists, idealists, fans began to mourn. Countries, cities, miles apart, both brought together by broken hearts. Buddy Holly's wife had a miscarriage after his death. So as his plane fell down, America had cried when they'd heard he drew his final breath. More than 30 million showed at Jackson's funeral. And it kills to know that all their deaths were far from natural. 5 days ago, we lost another great. So it's time we set this record straight. Chuck Berry led it all, for he was Granddaddy Rock. But legends never die, like they said in Sandlot. Cover after cover, bands followed on. The Stones' first single was Berry's Come On. Beach Boys to Berry, Berry to Beach Boys, riffs were passed along like they were more than just noise. The Doors admitted to his influence, and Lennon admired his effluence. Sweet Little 16 lost its innocence when it was stolen and the judge couldn't tell the difference. Berry was a legend long before he met his end. From Beatles to Stones, hundreds of artists that stemmed from his riffs, his chords, his effortless rhythm, but it's the passion in his heart that'll make us truly miss him. I'm reaching my end and my clock is ticking, so I'll go where rock and roll was born, way back to his beginning. His mother told him someday he will be a man, and he will be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around to hear you play the music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights, seeing Johnny Be Good tonight. Yeah.